So you agree with Muta?
Not as much, no.
I think I just showed up wrong. I think that guy loves to preach to the choir, and Twitter is the easiest audience for that. And I think he's just farming that because
Okay, I feel like you're a little train brained, okay? I don't think it's like a matter of like preaching to the choir, blah, blah, blah.
no. I believe that. I believe that 100%. I'm not being schizo. I believe that these are. He knows this argument is at least slightly over the top, and he's playing it up. But he knows that since it's Twitter, it'll pass and it'll get easy, more views, whatever. And he plays the whole thing, and yeah, he does that.
Do you think maybe he just might feel a particular type of way about it because he tends to put a lot of effort into his content?
But that's like a big. That's like his problem. Has there been any videos?
No, I'm not disagreeing that it's not his problem, but I'm saying he's not being like conspiratorial, or he's not like hyping it up just for attention, blah, blah, blah. Like he might genuinely feel that like this is.
Oh. Okay. So we're going back to like the super victimhood thing of like, oh my God, this is hurting these guys. You know, it's unproven, and he's running off with it because he knows that people are gonna take it for face value, even though nobody said that it hurts them. And he's just being the hero on Twitter, and people are just eating it up. And you think that's a good thing? That's cringe, bro. I might be honest. What happened to you, man?
That's just.
No, deadass. What happened to you? What happened to you? You changed. Deadass.
What am I? I'm just. That's a very human thing to do and feel. What do you mean? What happened to me?
No, you changed. Deadass.
For real? For real?
No, deadass. I actually changed.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I think it's a conspiracy that him and the other YouTubers are starting to bring down all the streamers. I think that's what's actually happening. Okay.
No, I'm not being that schizo. I just think that like, you know for a fact he's playing up this really, really weird hero mentality of trying to save people that didn't ask to be saved, and they don't have a problem with anything. And he knows he'll get away with it because it's Twitter, and they'll suck it up.
Okay. How would you know if he felt genuinely about it versus if he was playing it up? What would you like? How would you even figure that out?
If he made an argument that made sense.
What you don't think is what? Not to drill into specifics, but like what part of his argument do you think like totally just doesn't make sense?
Well, if you're defending somebody that didn't actually defend it about a problem that they didn't mention as a problem, then what's the problem?
I think that for most people that are creating content like this, I don't think you necessarily think you need to have like an injured party saying something specifically. Like it probably just seems wrong on its face, even without anybody complaining about it, right?
That's not because you feel such a way that you're right. You're just still wrong.
Okay, I mean, if you want to get ultra anal about it, then the reality is legally every streamer is probably in the wrong for doing React content. If you want to just take a pure legal, okay,
that's right.
So if we can all agree that from a legal point of view, it's probably almost certainly wrong, right? Is it really that far of a hop and a skip to say not only is it legally wrong, but people might also feel emotionally like it's kind of shitty too? Is that not possible?
Well, then that would be their problem. Because for the people, it's a win, and all I think about is the win. It is a win. It is a flat-out win, and I feel sad that people aren't more vocal about somebody acting like a hero for them about a problem that isn't a problem.
Okay, sure.
Like,
I'm not. Hold on. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I take issue with saying that it's just like, for instance, so I came out generally against these people. I came out generally defending streamers, but I'm actually not typically known as like a reactor that much. Like, because I put on my beer back and go away. So does that mean, am I virtue signaling since I'm not like part of the people that are being mentioned here?
Oh, wait, say that one more time. I lost track because I saw something you mentioned.
So I was one of the people that came out like kind of hard against the YouTubers here. But like I'm not generally like a reactor, like put on a video and walk away. Like I think I've tried that like twice in my life, and both times I got copyright
Yeah,
struck.
but in this instance though, and what you're talking about, a problem has been mentioned, correct?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that like
so you are reacting to a problem. This is a reacting to a problem that doesn't exist.
Okay.
He made a problem by saying there's a problem.
Okay, so you think because he was one of the first people to bring it up, or because he saw a tweet, couldn't he just be reacting to some of the tweets that went viral over it?
Well,
like
they're also mentioning a problem that isn't mentioned by the parties themselves, bro. It's like Destiny. You changed. Bro, Destiny. I believe you're still in there and you haven't changed. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more chance on this, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, listen to me very carefully. Okay, if you see a video, okay, of a guy talking to another guy from afar, and there's a camera, right? And somebody on Twitter retweets the video and says, I think the first guy said the N-word to the other guy. Oh my God, this is disgusting. And everybody jumps on them and makes conclusions, right? Do you believe that these parties, everybody's right here?
I mean,
if
I think it could be cringe. I think it could be a virtue signal. I'm pretty sure my very first tweet about this was, is it time to virtue signal about React streamers? I think it was my very first tweet about it. So like, I do agree there's a little bit of virtue signaling going on, but I just think it's damaging to the mind to go in assuming that everybody's bad faith, everybody's farming engagement, nobody has any genuine feelings or arguments about it. Because I can definitely see why people that make high effort content, like this has happened like year after year after year with people that do high effort content versus low effort content.
So you don't think there's enough of the way that they're going about it and how hard they're fighting? You don't even think for a second that they're being kind of weird about it?
I mean,
because they're like some guy. I mean, this Viper guy, even though he's not a victim of it, he's quite literally equating reactors.
Well, if he's done that, obviously I disagree. But I mean, like, I banned that dude for myself.
No, he did that. No, he did that. No, he did that. He did that. 100%. Don't do the if game. He did that.
I'm only doing the if game because I haven't seen that clip myself, and I don't know if you're mischaracterizing it. Okay, I would do the same if somebody brought something up for you. Okay, if he said that, then obviously that's pretty. That's bad.
No, he said that. He did that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you listen. You told me to steal on the other side, so.
What?
You told me to steal me on the other side, so I don't know. That's like if I was trying to look at it in the best way possible from their point of view, I think that's what I look at. I think that generally people that do high investment, high effort content tend to feel kind of shitty when people that do low investment but like high reward content are like taking their content and basically repurposing it for their own. I think that people tend to get.
And here's my take: if they are not part of the interaction, they can nicely suck my balls. They are not part of the interaction, and they're not on the receiving or giving end of it. They can suck it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they can definitely do that. If that's yeah.
Well, otherwise, you're making a pattern in society of giving a lot of power to people that are creating problems for the sake of creating them, for the sake of looking good, or being a hero, right? And you're making problems out of thin air, and you're potentially harming possible good things for people that I think is good, for the sake of doing it. People need to stop that, and you of all people should know that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the issue is that like, if somebody found a way to make money off of somebody else's work and literally they didn't lose any money, nobody was harmed, nothing like that happened, I think people would still feel bad if they weren't making money off it, even though technically it's just like a net good in the world, right?
Huh?
If somebody found a way, let's say that you made a painting and somebody found a way to take that painting to a new country, show it to a new audience, and make 10 times as much money as you, but you didn't lose any money from your original market, right? I think in your world, you'd say like, well, that should be fine. Like, you've just made a bunch of people in a new country happy. The guy that took the painting like makes more money. He's happy. Yeah. Like, and the original creator isn't harmed at all. We shouldn't hate anything about that. That should just be everybody sees that as a good thing. But I think in the world we live in today, the person that made the original art is going to feel like they want some sort of compensation, or they're going to feel like they're being ripped off.
And then they can talk about that and talk about the specifics of that, what they want out of it, that type of interaction, right? I think a discussion can be had, but an assumption that it's not, and an assumption that it's worse, or as different conclusion, is harmful.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.